Let me introduce you to my guest. He is a songwriter, a song composer, and also a rapper. He came out of Kogi State, Middle Belt of Nigeria. In this video, we want to meet him, let him tell us about himself and his career. His name is Idris Ibrahim, popularly known as Too Bold. Welcome to my show. Okay, we are with our guest today on the show. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Please, welcome to my show.
The pleasure is all mine.
Thank you. Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Please, can we get to know you?
Well, my name is Idris Ibrahim Baba, also known as Too Bold International. You know, I'm from Kogi State, the Middle Belt of Nigeria. So I've been into music from, I can't even spell it out the years, but it's been a long time. But the first time I was professionally on the stage for a competition was 2003. I was a mimer. So I came out on a show called the Rima Hall Show, and I mimed Always on Time, a track by Ja Rule. So that's when the music career just oriented and well erected. You know, a properly erected structure arose from a properly laid foundation. That is where it all began.
Okay. Can you tell us, when did you discover your talent?
Rightfully, I discovered my talent when I was a little kid. I found myself in an environment where there are various types of local artists in my hometown. Basically, I'm Ibra by tribe in Kogi State. So in a community where I come from, there are a lot of local artists in my hometown. And I love local music so much so that I do participate or attend every musical festival that do occur then. So the talent I developed well from a little kid, I participated in most of their festival, and I fall in love with music naturally. Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you been into music?
How long?
Yes.
Yeah, just like I told you, I started professionally in 2003 while I was in SS1. Yeah.
Yes, that is when you discovered your...
That is when I started professionally competing on a center stage in the midst of other musical artists. And I was given the best rapper of the show.
Wow.
Because I mimed, Always on Time. Always on Time. You understand? Yeah. Featuring Ashanti. Yeah. I mimed, Come On, Little Pieces of the Late Night Lover. That song's going on from the first verse to the second verse to the third verse. After the screening, I was given the best rapper of the show. And that is when I started professionally. So I started to, excel through music, through experiences, and listening to other professional artists like R. Kelly, like DMX, Tupac Shakur, a lot of them. So I developed so much love for music. So much so.
Okay. As a musician,
yeah.
every musician and songwriter have
yeah.
their challenges.
Yeah.
If you meet any musicians, they will tell you their challenges they are facing.
Definitely.
Some will say it's their record label. Some will say it's money to shoot music videos,
Definitely.
to record, but they have the talent. I want to ask you now, what is your challenges since you started this music career?
My challenges as a musical artist would be definitely a sponsorer as well as a record label. Because before any musical artist will be popularly known globally, you must have a record label who signed you into a contract, either 2 years, 3 years, or more. So the only way you can excel through music globally is to have a record label and to get signed by this record label, which we have many in Nigeria. We have Mavin, we have YBNL, Yahoo Boy No Laptop, and so on, DMW, and so on and so forth. So you need to be signed by a known record label who will take you from the local level to the international level. And to get this record label is very, very difficult to many artists because you need a connection. You need someone who can get you properly connected to the record label. And if you don't have, it becomes very difficult for you to be known globally. Yes, that is the major challenges we have.
Okay. I want to ask you now, what is your thoughts pertaining music industry in Nigeria, most especially in Nigeria? You hear that Burna Boy and Wizkid won Grammys. So I want to ask you, what is your thoughts in pertaining to music industry in Nigeria? Where are they here?
Well, the music industry in Nigeria is fastly growing, from the local level to international level. We all know that the likes of many olden Nigerian artists, if you compare then to now, you see a lot of differences. Because then it was just like they want to make a sound. They just want to make a sound for everybody to dance with. But now, the music is more than just a sound in Nigeria. Now, we begin to make music that really educates people. The music that even the international community are ready to concur with. You see the likes of Burna Boy and Wizkid you're talking about. These guys have gone globally because they are genius lyricists. They don't just sing, they properly examined their lyrics. They write it down and they know that their lyrics has so much impact to make to this generation. So that's a really development in the Nigerian music industry. I think with somebody like me, I have more chances to prove to the international world that we Nigerians, we are very, very talented. You understand? As a matter of fact, I attended School of Music and Theatre Art, and we were taught by the people from London, you understand, as a lecturers and all that. So we have been educated on what music is all about. We don't just come around and sing music and listen to the street and just sing anyhow. We want to know the erroneous ground, the way it is meant to be, the true definition of music and how it is to be erected. We know the truth about music. We don't just sing, you understand? Like, for example, when I dropped my first single, the video I dropped called Rich Boy. The Light of Rich Boy was a song I composed in the sense that I know where I'm going. Definitely I start from a local level, but I know definitely I will go globally. So I'm trying to picture, they say dream. Dream is a mental picture of a preferable future. If you really want to be someone that will be well known or globally known in the whole world, you have to get your picture in your head. Then you start working on it. That is the dream I ever have, is to be globally known, to be known in the whole world in music level, as a rapper, as a singer, as a composer, as a good vocalist. Definitely.
Okay, apart from music now, what else do you do?
So, entrepreneurial, as well as, the business I do. I sell shoes for a living, so that's the business I do.
So apart from music, you are into business.
Yeah, definitely.
Business. Okay, I want to ask you this question now.
Yeah.
In music industry today, they say you need to deal with drugs. Like you need to be high on drugs before inspiration can come. Is it true?
When you talk about drugs, okay, definitely the question you just asked remind me of a topic known as variation. You understand? And to me, we have physiological variation, we have a morphological variation. The way your systems can react to a condition of your environment is quite different from mine. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there are ways that there are some people when they take this drug, they lose consciousness. And there are people, they can even facilitate their consciousness. That means it can even allow them to do something good above their own imagination. So for people who cannot even do it properly, they don't need to like go into it. So some people believe that so when they are high on drugs, so they can perform better on a musical stage. For me, definitely it's good. I have a system that is acceptable to drugs. You understand? For example, when I take my SK, definitely I will perform my performance on stage will be very awesome because my system reacts to the condition of that SK in that way, which is the physiological variation I was talking about.
Okay.
So if the condition of your system does not accept it, you don't need to force it.
So is it right to take drugs as a musician?
As a musical artist, that's what I'm talking about. You understand? The way that is why we have physiological variation. It refers to the way your cells, your tissues, your organs, your systems react to a condition of certain environment, like in presence of drugs. When you have drugs in your system, so some people, it can even make them to think better. You understand? Like for me, when I take SK in excess of it, it allows me to forget about being shy or something like that. It allows me to express my free will.
And
you understand?
Studio, not
if I'm on a stage and maybe I'm high on SK, I can perform better on stage. Like I don't care the population I'm seeing. I don't see. You understand? I do it the way I really want to do it, better than I want to do it. But there are people when they are high on drugs, they cannot perform on stage because the drug will control them to a condition where their performance will be intolerable. They will not be able to perform perfectly the way they ought to perform without the drugs. So you have to check properly if you are that kind of person who can perform with drugs better or who cannot perform without. You should understand the stage you are before you...
Without not minding the side effects.
The drugs. Yeah. We know that literally drugs are very hazardous to the body. You understand? They are very hazardous. You understand? It can even result to mortality. You understand? There are certain, when it is above tolerance range, it can lead to mortality. It can lead to death. So drugs are not advisable for artists to take, but definitely if you know there are certain doses you can take and it will make you perform better on your music, go ahead. Definitely. Though it is illegal. You understand? It is illegal to do so. But if you know it will help you a lot, do your thing, homie. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, what is your advice? What is your advice?
My advice to
outside musicians outside.
Okay. The advice I have for all the musical artists out there, both locally and internationally, is do your thing. Know what you know how to do best and do it the best way you can. You understand? I know as a musical artist, if you are into rhythm and poetry, which is rap, and you know this rhythm and poetry is the best in you, bring it out. If you are an Afrobeat artist, bring it out. If you are doing raga or whatever the category of music you know how to do best, go ahead and do it. Do not imitate people. Do not react to what people, the general overview. Like, okay, if I'm doing this type of music, this is what I can go globally with. No, you have to properly scrutinize what is in you, the talent you have in you. You have to properly examine it. When you found the best in you, then explore it to the world positively. Do not make a negative impact. Make positive impact. For example, I told you about my music. The first video I shot that is rightly on YouTube right now. If you just type Too Bold space Rich Boy, that is number 2, BOLD space Rich Boy, you watch my musical video on YouTube. What's the song talking about? I was telling them about the dream I ever have. The dream of becoming the richest boy in the whole world. You know, I told you that dream is a mental picture of a preferable future. whatever you want your tomorrows to be, today you have to get the plan stipulated. So I have got my plan stipulated and I want to be the richest homie in the whole world. And I decided to do a song called Rich Boy. When I realized that there is a song, a popular song, an international song that was called Rich Girl, if I was a rich girl like that. So I decided to do mine. Like, if I was a rich boy, no, 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 no. If I have all the money in the world, if I was a wealthy boy, guess we come and toast me, cause they know my style and my swag will never lie. Cause I have all the money in the world, if I was a wealthy boy. Money, 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 money. Bani Kudi, money can buy. That's the way, man. That's what I really want. And I'm bringing it to the culture of Nigeria. You know, you need to allow some traces of tribal ethics to be in your song for people to appreciate it. That is where you hear the Yoruba, the Hausa ethics in my chorus right there. But the rap is going global. Like, I want my pocket full of money, let me gain the world and become a world best rapper. Driving people win saying, run my name on the wall in every city, every ghetto, every hood, every block on my head on my game. It's too bold. $1 billion on my chains. I'm just telling you the dream I ever had in life. You understand? So I'm just expressing my dreams in that music. That's what music's all about.
Sorry, Ben, I would just want to ask this question for the last time.
Yeah.
Can music sustain the life of youth?
Definitely,
Can
definitely.
it sustain?
You know, music is a big business on its own. You understand? When you are
Can
signed,
the youth make money out of it?
definitely we can all make money, not only youth. Everyone can make money through music. Because music is a big business on its own. So like when you are signed by a known record label, you sign some years contract, like 2, 3, or 4 years contract, you stand a chance to make your money. How do you make your money? Definitely you're going to make music in which through social media like Instagram, Facebook, and whatever, people are ready to download it. And whenever they download, you stand a chance to earn something from there. You are going to earn what we call an endorsement. If you are a musical artist signed by a record label, you understand? You can endorse any product. When you endorse the product, you stand a chance to earn something. So it's a very big business on its own, and definitely it can sustain everyone, not only youth.
Okay. Picture yourself now. Lastly, picture yourself.
Okay.
In the next 10 years, where do you want to be?
Definitely in the next 10 years, man, I love to excel. I love to excel throughout the whole world. You understand? I want to be going around the nations, from one nation to the other in music, with endorsements here and there, $1 billion bills coming around me everywhere. Definitely, I have that dreams that in the next 10 years, I'll be known in the whole world, in the world of music, in rhythm and poetry, Afrobeat, as a singer, all categories of music. I want to be globally known, not locally, globally known.
All over the world.
Definitely.
That is good.
That's why, for if you have the plan to be globally known, you give yourself a name that people will love to respect. That is why I named myself Too Bold International. If you go to my Instagram, you just write Too Bold 006. Every video I make, I come with an introduction, Too Bold International. I have over 100 videos right there. You see, that's it.
Okay, quickly now, in rounding up, just give us your social media handle. How do people get to know you, get to meet you and chat with you up?
If you want to chat me up, the most reliable social media platform I have is that of the Instagram. If you just go to Instagram, you write Too Bold 006. That is my page. You stand a chance to see all the all the videos I've been making, and you stand a chance to chat with me, definitely, on Instagram. If you go to YouTube, I'm on YouTube, which is, my channel is Too Bold Music. And the song I've already explored right there was Too Bold, Rich Boy. Once you write the song out, you stand the chance to chat with me and comment on it, like it, and all that.
So you are only on Instagram,
Instagram.
and YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. For now, Instagram and YouTube.
Okay. Thank you very much for chatting.
Welcome.
With us. We hope to see you next time in a higher level.
Yeah. Maximum respect, man.
Thank you very much.
Respect.
Thank you. I hope you have a nice time chatting with us and watching us. If you want us to interview you, try to get in touch with us on the number showing on the screen, and we'll get to meet you and talk with you. My name is David. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video.